Hey guys, Brian and PS4 Trophies, and I'm going to show you all 10 locations of the U.S. Covert Operations Manuals. Now the first one is at Satellite Station Olivia here. It's just east of the sanctuary. Now you're going to come inside this building and you're going to have to interface with a computer, and you're going to have to open the door that's right in front of us there. And once it's open, you can go in there and pick up the training manual. Now each of these that you pick up, all 10 of them, are going to make you harder to detect while you're hidden. So it's going to increase your stealth ability for each of the 10 that you get. Now I don't place a value on it, but I imagine by the time you get all 10 of them, you're going to be quite sneaky. Now number 2, we're going to go to Lexington, and actually this is going to be underground, but I'm not going to actually enter from the Lexington way here. I'm going in through the donut shop here. Now if you've completed a main quest, it's an early main quest, you can come in through here. If you have not, and this door is not available to you, you'll have to go through a pipe, a sewer pipe, a little further away. But I'm going to enter the Slocum Joe's basement here, and this is going to take me into the next section, and then we're going to actually take an elevator down into the area we're supposed to be. So once you get down into this area here, this is where you're supposed to go. Again, there is a underground pipe that you can enter. I don't remember where in the main story it was, but entering through that donut shop is a hell of a lot easier. So just follow this path here until you get to kind of the center area here, with some office equipment, computer here. And this little command center is where we're looking for the operations manual. So there we go. We're going to be more difficult to detect while sneaking. Number 3, we're going to go to the National Guard training yard. And this one is kind of, I guess, not confusing, but we're going to enter this building here, and then we're actually going to exit this and go back out to the Commonwealth in this little kind of small little courtyard area. So there's a completely unnecessary load here, but now we're back outside. Now we're going back inside. This is the National Guard barracks. This is where the actual collectible is going to be located. So once you're in here, it's going to be easy for us to find. We're just going to go up the stairs, take this room here on the right, and drop down. We're looking for this cafeteria here, and you'll see it right here on the desk. Bingo. Number 4 is the Revere satellite array. This is kind of on the eastern part of the map. You got these satellite dishes on top of these pedestals. Look for the pedestal here in the center without the satellite sitting on top of it. And all you need to do is go to the end of this walkway here, and we will find the collectible. Again, check out my channel, by the way, if you were looking for location of any of the magazines or comic books or any of the bobbleheads. I'll have all of that on my channel. Yes. Next up, we're going to the Federal Ration Stockpile. This is on the far eastern side, on the southern half of the map. And once you enter here, we're just going to make our way. This isn't too difficult, except if you don't have the master lockpicking skill. If you don't have the master lockpicking skill, which requires you to open this door or the one in front of us here. It's one of these 2 doors, I forget which. If you don't have the master lockpicking, you're going to have to just kind of swing around the other way. But you can get over to this location. There's kind of one of those mini boss characters over here. But you'll recognize this whichever way you end up going. And we're just going to get up here, and you're going to find a little living quarters up here. There we go, and there's a bunch of pieces of paper, one of which is going to be the operations manual. Now we're going to Fort Hagen. There seems to be a lot of collectibles in Fort Hagen. And this, if you've actually completed the main story quest through here, you should have access to with the elevator on the roof. If you do, this will take you right down to the bottom floor, because the bottom level is where we're going to find the collectible. So we're going to go in through here. This is where we met Kellogg. And then we're going to travel this way in the room right before the armory, which is right here to the right. The armory is right in front of us. In this room, you'll find it right there on the nightstand. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to Libertalia or whatever. And this is on the far eastern side of the map. Kind of on the little peninsulas out there. And we're on a big overturned ship here. And I've already climbed up it about 3/4 of the way up. And you can see it's overlooking all the other ships out there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the collectible up. Again, it's about 3/4 of the way up that side of that ship. And after you pick that up, go to Fort Strong. It's going to be directly south. And once you make your way inside, this is easy. You got just a simple lockpick of this door here, and another simple lockpick here. And you'll find the collectible in this room. So that should be a quick snatch and grab. Now we're going to the abandoned shack. This is on the very southwestern part of the map. You're going to get to the shack here, and there's actually the installation K-21B. This is 3 levels. I'm heading down to the bottom level here, the 3rd one. It's not very hard to navigate this small area. And once you get down to the bottom, you'll see it sitting right on top of this blue computer. And that's number 9. Now we're going to go to the final one. It's at the USS Constitution. This one's a little tricky. It requires you to get a quest. Go to the Constitution here, and you'll meet the lookout here. It's a robot. He's going to initiate a quest. If you have the master lockpicking skill, you can go straight to the captain's quarters here. If you do not, you're going to have to complete the entire quest, which has quite a few steps to it. But the final covert magazine or training manual is right here. Pick that up, and that is all of them. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and of course, subscribe.